What's good, y'all? So, somebody brought something to my attention, man. I wanted to speak on. I actually saw this a couple of years back, so it's not nothing new. But anywho, it was a meme that says something to the effect of, stop praising boyfriends. And I think a man has done nothing for you until he's made you a wife, right? And I get that this probably came from like a religious standpoint or like a religious perspective or whatever. And y'all know I don't really get into all of that. But to be honest with you, the boyfriend, the husband, or made you a wife shit, that don't mean nothing to me. You know what I mean? I appreciate and I value marriage, but at the same time, marriage don't make a man. Like Ike was a fucking husband. Ike made Tina Turner a wife. So he didn't do shit for her by making her a wife. You feel what I'm saying? Donald Trump is a husband. He made Ivanka a wife. Like just because you're a husband doesn't mean you did something special for a woman. Like, you marrying a woman wasn't a gift for her anyway. You wasn't upgrading her. And there's some boyfriends, man, that have given their life for their girlfriend. You know what I mean? Like, there was a story probably a month ago or something like that of a dude who jumped into a lake to save his girlfriend's 3-year-old that had just like fell in there or something like that. And he lost his life in the process. So I know, like, I don't give a damn about the title. Like, I look at the person. Because that boyfriend, I salute him. He's a hero more than a lot of these quote unquote husbands out here. But what I will say is this. There's a difference between worship and appreciation. There's nothing wrong with appreciating your man. Matter of fact, not only is there nothing wrong, but if you have a good man, you better appreciate him if you really do deserve him. Like, appreciation looks like, if he giving you 100%, you give him 100%. And it may shift every now and then, but for the most part, consistently, he's trying to do his absolute best to love you better and better every single day. That's appreciation. But the line is drawn wherever he does something wrong, and you can still call him out on his bullshit respectfully. But you can still address that. You can still hold him accountable. Where it goes into worship is where it don't matter what he does. No matter what he does wrong. He could talk to you crazy, disrespect you, neglect you, put you on the back burner, have you looking like a straight plumb fool out here, and you still justify it, turn a blind eye to it, find some way to excuse it. You don't even want to bring up, the fact that he did something wrong. It's all right, at least he comes home to me at night. Where was he before? And what is he bringing home with him? Those are the type of girls who worship their dude. And I don't care if you're your boyfriend, your fiance, your just a friend, your husband, or whatever. If you worship a guy, even if he's not dogging you out like that, like, he may be a pretty good guy for the most part, but we all have places that we need to grow. We all have places that we need to improve. So if you worship him, you're only enabling those places that he needs to improve to stay where they are. It's just like the Pavlov experiment. You're positively reinforcing the negative things about him. So you ain't doing either one of you a favor by worshiping him. But if you appreciate your man, like, it's a give and take. And it's not in the sense of, I'm always measuring you or whatever. It's just from the concept of you can't pour from an empty cup. He got to be filling up your cup of love for you to fill up his cup of love. Ain't nothing wrong with that. If you got a good dude, I'm talking about a guy that can identify things within him that currently aren't good enough for you. So he's renovating that part of himself so he can be a better man for you. There's nothing wrong with showing him the utmost appreciation. Speak to the king in him. Treat him well. Do things for him. Make sure you uphold your responsibility in a relationship. I'm not talking about that. There's nothing wrong with appreciating your man. In fact, you better appreciate your man if he's a good one to you. But if you worshiping the man, and no matter what he does wrong, you can't ever expect for him to actually know how to treat you right. Peace.